And I'm an education facilitator at FermiLab. Today we're going to learn about acceleration, motion, and inertia. Over 300 years ago, a scientist named Isaac Newton discovered 3 rules or laws of motion, or how things move. Newton's first law says that in order for an object to start moving, go faster, slow down, or stop, a force is needed. When an object, like this ping pong ball, is moving, it will continue to move in a straight line unless a force acts on it. Acceleration is any motion in which speed or direction varies. Often, speed is not constant. Think of riding in a car and how a car can speed up, slow down, and change direction. When an object resists a change in motion and doesn't want to move, it is called inertia. At FermiLab, scientists use huge machines called accelerators to propel particles, or very, very tiny things, like protons, extremely fast, almost to near the speed of light. Scientists do this to create new particles and study very rare ones. The physicists at FermiLab study these particles to learn about the origin and the fate of our universe. For today's experiment, I will use a plastic cup, an index card, a coin like this quarter, and some various other objects like this crafting pom-pom and a heavy rock. I'm going to place the card on top of the cup and then center the coin on the card. Can you create or predict what you think will happen to the card and to the coin when I flick the card with my fingers? I'm going to flick the card 3 times using varying amounts of force with each flick to change the amount of acceleration. And we will determine what happens to both the card and the coin when I flick too slow, too fast, or with just the right amount of force. Let's see if your prediction is correct. First, I will flick the card too slowly. Both the card and the coin flew off the cup. Let's try it when we flick the card too quickly, too fast. The card and the coin sailed over the top of the cup. Let's see what happens when we flick the card with just the right amount of force. The card continued to sail over the cup, but the coin went in. Ta-da! Cool trick, isn't it? Why did the coin fall into the cup and not move with the index card? You have just witnessed Newton's first law, or the law of inertia. By flicking the card, I imparted energy upon it. With the right amount of force and speed, the card sailed away, but the coin did not. The inertia of the coin, or its resistance to change in motion, resulted in the coin not moving until the force of gravity pulled it down into the cup. You can try this with some other household objects, such as this heavy rock or this very light crafting pom-pom. Be sure to get permission from your parents before you try this at home with any household objects, and make sure those objects aren't breakable. Thank you for joining me today as we learned about acceleration, motion, and inertia. Enjoy exploring these concepts at home.